Hey guys, this is Joshua with NetFit and Team Beachbody, and this message is really about the Nike slogan, just do it. There's a lot of wisdom that is in the whole concept, just do it. Over the last couple days, it seems there's been a theme developing around taking action and getting out of the analysis paralysis that we find ourselves in when we are taking a look at our ideal and what we want to achieve in our lives. If we think too much about it, we're going to constantly be in thinking mode. We've got to start taking action. Whether we're feeling depressed or anxious or all those kind of things, if we look at that, we can tie that, more than likely, into where we're out of integrity with ourselves, where we're not taking action towards the ideal that we know we should be after. So I'm going to read that quote that I found this morning. It says, "It is easier to act yourself into a better way of feeling than to feel yourself into a better way of action." So how many of you guys have noticed that when you will just do the exercise, you feel incredible? When you'll just do the thing that needs to be done, you feel great. Your self-esteem goes up because you're in integrity. You're in alignment with your ideal, with what you say after. There's another quote that I love by a guy named David Reynolds. He wrote a book called Constructive Living, and I've included the PDF notes on his book. I highly recommend you take a look at it. It's about 6 pages. And it says, behavior wags the tail of feeling. It's basically the same concept that was in that previous quote. We do, then we feel. So we do something, we feel a certain way about it. So Nike's wisdom in just do it encapsulates all this stuff. Action's really the fundamental magic behind why people feel better after they meditate, after they sing, after they dance, after they've mowed the lawn. They've taken the action, and they're in integrity. Their self-esteem goes up. So I'm going to go through that cycle of paralysis by analysis that I'm seeing in not just one of my clients, but several of my clients. And I see it in myself. My lawn is an example of where I get into paralysis by analysis, and I'm making a commitment before lunch today to get to Home Depot to buy the fertilizer, the weed and feed that I need to get my Ryobi lawnmower thing, that multi-attachment thing, fixed so that I can take care of my yard and turn it into the paradise that I know it can be. Anyway, so here's that cycle. So the analysis leads to non-action, which leads to being out of integrity, which leads to a drop in self-esteem, which leads to using unhealthy methods of coping with depression and self-judgment, which leads to self-sabotage, whatever those methods are. Maybe we numb out with alcohol, maybe we eat too many carbs, or we just completely turn off and a whole gallon of ice cream is down us before we know it. Could be drugs, could be all kinds of things. Could be that we distract ourselves with sex or with masturbation, or who knows. So I'm kind of taking out all the stops here. So that leads to self-sabotage. Then we go to being further away from the desired outcome, and which leads to an increase in the paralysis by analysis. So whatever your method for distraction is, you're going to amp it up the more out of integrity you are. So you'll numb out and not have to think about the things that you are selling yourself short on. So anyway, if we can just invest a little bit of energy in taking some action, what's one action that you can take? So I'm going to give you a challenge. Where are you stuck? Figure it out. Whenever I was sitting down, I said, you know what, my lawn is something that I really, really want to be doing. I don't struggle with exercise. Got that handle. I've been doing it long enough that it is just a part of my being. I don't struggle with nutrition. It's just the way that I am now. I've built that through continual commitment and building that muscle adherence. So how are you paralyzing yourself right now with your thinking? What are you thinking about that you need to be taking action about instead of thinking about? What's one action you can take right now, today, that will move you towards your ideal? I'd love to hear from you. Make a comment. Say, you know what? This is what I've been doing. This is what I've been thinking about. This is what I need to take action on. Maybe it is one of the programs. Maybe it is you need to start P90X. Maybe you need to start Insanity, something of that nature. Or maybe you just need to commit to eating 2 healthy meals a day to get you on that path. But I want you to recognize I'm here to help. I'm here to build that muscle of adherence, and we'll do this hand in hand. This is a partnership. It's a 50-50 game. So love you to reach out. I'll meet you where you are and help you build that muscle of adherence. So anyway, I'm signing off. Joshua, have a great day, and I'll be showing you pictures of my lawn before too long.